What happens in media is the majority of platforms are selling, or historically were selling, CPM, a cost per impression. They say we have 20 million people a month frequenting our platforms, and the cost per 1,000 impressions is $11.37, right? And so they say we're gonna deliver you, the metric for this campaign is we're gonna deliver you a set minimum number of impressions, and this is the cost associated with those minimum set number of impressions. If we exceed that, we won't charge you otherwise. It's like, but this is the KPI that we'll be held to. For us, because we're in an emerging technology, we're such blockchain, and it's such like a niche community, a niche space, but we have high net worth consumers within the audience base. We can't compete on a CPM type basis. And we can't even compete on like a CPA type basis if we are trying to deal with like the attribution and measuring like really like how much each consumer is generating in revenue for the platforms. But what we can do is I can tell you definitively that there is nobody else in our industry and in very few industries that can create the qualitative connection between the consumer and the brand that we can. And that's because we focus on storytelling, and we focus on driving narratives, and we focus on organic incorporation of brands into the way that we operate. And this goes just beyond the media that create. This extends all the way to the events that we produce. So like we produce events where we bring community together. We don't throw these parties where people can't talk to each other, and we have like DJs like blasting music in the background. We create environments for people to be able to network and to be able to meet the founders and the creators of products and brands, and to also get to know each other. And we bring our brand partners, our sponsors, into these events and give them these like really solid, organic, like strong consumer loyalty type events. And qualitatively, what we do is we elevate brands in the minds of the consumers beyond just brand awareness. We bring them from brand awareness, consumption aside, to a point of brand advocacy, where these consumers know that the brands that we work with are brands that we genuinely love, that we care about, and that they are impactful and significant to us. And so there is an obvious window for them to be impactful and significant to the user, right? And that's why we have companies like when companies like Arbitrum work with us, or companies like Uniswap. It's about reinforcing the brand loyalty between the consumer and the product and maximizing that lifetime value for the brand.